Oh, okay. So like this other girl also likes the main. Oh, this other girl also likes the main character. Oh wait, this other girl also likes the main character. Wait, how many girls like the main character?
What is that bad guy doing to the woman?
Mari Krambu Weebs. My name is Cole. His name is Mike. His name is Jay. We like anime, and this is episode 20 of the Anime Protagonist Podcast. And on this week's episode, we're gonna talk about what we think are good gateway anime and what we think are not so good gateway anime. But before we get into any of that, I look at Jay in the eye for an uncomfortable length of time, and then I slowly say to him, Jay, what is on your mind?
Light novels.
That's
shocking.
That's not new.
I make I make a dramatic pause after I say light novels, and then I say, I'm still reading World's End, World End, not
Harem.
World's End Harem. God, I made my own mistake.
You've become the meme.
I've become the meme. I've been posting pictures of World End because I didn't want people to confuse World End with World's End Harem, and I did it myself.
Well, they shouldn't have called it that then.
Yeah.
There are
Bad
a lot
job
of
by them.
Yeah, there are apparently a lot of World End things in anime. But regardless, I'm still reading World End, and guys, it's really good.
Is it though?
It is really good. I would say it's probably going to be a 10 out of 10. If
Oh, that's bold.
yeah, if it keeps going the way it's going, it's going to be a 10 out of 10 for me. Just a really good light novel. Then aside from that, really just watching seasonal anime and enjoying that.
Yeah. There's lots of seasonal stuff.
Oh man,
Did you mention last time that the title is short for "What do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us?"
Yes, I did.
I think you did.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you guys were like, that's so many questions.
Yeah, how could we possibly forget an anime title like that?
Yeah.
Or a light novel title like that?
Is there an anime for it?
There is, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like the anime as much, but like I might need to give it another try because I don't know if it was just like I wasn't in the right headspace when I was watching it, or like if it just wasn't a good adaptation, but I'll need to give it another go. I'd recommend it regardless. Just like if you don't like light novels, then this is the best way to experience it. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bold statement.
But that's enough about me. Mike, what's on your mind?
What's on my mind? Let's see. Last week I read basically all of Chainsaw Man, which was pretty intense. I just am waiting on the last volume to come out, so I gotta wait like I think 2 months for that, which is brutal. It's really good. I feel like I was a little underwhelmed by it just because of how much hype there is for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it got a little overhyped for me, but like it is very good, even if it was overhyped a little bit for me. And the other thing that's on my mind is I've been playing a lot of Kingdom Hearts, particularly Birth by Sleep, which is kind of a weird. I don't like that title particularly. It's a remastering of a PSP game that came out in 2010, and it is. Oh, go ahead, Jay.
Oh, I was just gonna say, is this the first one you've played, or?
No, I've went on this mission since I bought the Story So Far collection or whatever, where it has like every game and all that stuff, and you can basically play everything. I've played one, Chain of Memories, which is a Game Boy Advance game, which is like the only game I think I've ever actually fully rage quit and then just like watched the story on YouTube because it was like, this is BS. I'm not playing this anymore.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like Chain of Memories.
It was fun. It's just like brutal. It's so hard.
Have you played Chain of Memories? That was on PS2.
No, I decided to play I always prefer a mobile version of a game. So, and I also have serious crazy nostalgia for Game Boy Advance. So I was like, okay, this just makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then I played 2, and then this is the next one in the line for me to play. And I'm liking it so far. I'm about halfway through. I've done one storyline completely. I'm onto the second storyline now. If I wasn't into Kingdom Hearts, this probably isn't a great game. The voice acting is awful in it. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never played any of the Kingdom Hearts games. I ask to borrow that from you there,
Yeah,
Mikey.
yeah, for sure. It's if you want to play something very dated but like fun, it's great.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of very dated but fun, what's on your mind, Cole?
Thank you for that wonderful, very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind intro.
Yes.
In case you guys couldn't tell, I am in my final moments before this head cold takes me into the next life. I'm sick again, everyone. It's awesome. It's not COVID, though. I tested myself twice. I just have a head cold or something. But in terms of like things that aren't depressing and horrible, I watched, this is kind of depressing and horrible. I watched Parasite, the Maxim, for the first time.
Oh, it's such a good show.
It was pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. One thing, I liked it. Okay, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Solid
8
out of 10.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is its themes are like pretty like on its sleeve.
I was gonna say,
Like, how many times?
Yeah.
How many times does the love interest ask, "Are you Suichi?" It's like, okay, yeah, we get it. That's the point of the show. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Cool premise. Very obviously inspired by like The Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all like the body horror stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very, very unique anime in that sense. And then I guess the other thing that's on my mind this week is Lego Star Wars.
Oh, did you get it?
Yeah, I caved.
Oh, yes. I knew
Nice.
you would.
How are you liking it?
It's pretty fun. It's definitely a game for babies. Like, it's easy even for me.
That's the Lego games though. They're
Yeah,
like
that's just
games
Lego.
for
It's,
babies,
it's
but
so
they're just
fun. It's so fun,
Mhm.
and it's got such a unique sense of humor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. I'm enjoying it.
I've seen a
I'm
lot
about
of like
halfway
go ahead.
halfway through Empire Strikes Back, so I'm about halfway through the game.
Nice. I've seen a lot of like screen caps of like weird stuff that happens in it. Like there's apparently a scene where Obi-Wan dabs on, I think, Darth Maul. Like there's like a dance battle or something.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of dance battles
Oh,
that
good.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's pretty funny.
So there were two things that I wanted to ask you. One, are you playing chronologically or numerically, like 1
Release
through 9?
order?
Yeah.
I'm doing like 1 through 9.
Oh,
So I
okay.
started on Phantom Menace.
Oh,
And then
okay.
I'll work my way through. That's why I'm on Empire right now, about halfway through.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've got about half the game
I
left.
guess you could have also done reverse order.
I could have. I could have done that weird order as well. What was it? 4 or 5?
Shotgun order or whatever the heck they call
Yeah,
it.
4, 5, 2, 3, 6. But actually, I couldn't do that because you have to unlock each trilogy in order. So
Interesting.
You have to play. It only has 1, 4, or 7, and then it releases the trilogy as you play through those
Oh,
games.
weird.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
weird.
Which kind of makes sense. Then that leaves it open, right? Do you want to play them in release order? Do you want to play them in like numerical order, or do you want to play like the new ones first and get that trash out of the way?
Do you want to play your favorites or like?
Just had to get that diss in there.
I had to get that dig in there. Yeah, I love Star Wars, but I also hate it, just like any other Star Wars fan.
That's
Yeah,
that's all of geek culture. I love this thing, but it's also the worst thing to
Yeah,
ever happen to me.
Yeah.
Are you really a Star Wars fan if there's like one thing in there that you just don't like?
Nah.
Yeah.
If you like
Just
it all
one
blindly,
thing?
like
Just one thing you don't like in Star Wars?
At least
listen,
one thing.
there's only 2 great Star Wars movies, and the rest of them are all either bad or good.
No, Cole,
Like,
you're 100%
from
right.
bad to okay.
You're 100%
Yeah.
right. Star Wars,
Yeah.
like, and is honestly at this point, it is a cheesy, bad movie franchise with 2 really good movies in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Maybe even
Like,
3.
I
I would even
stand-
throw episode 3 in the mix. I like that movie
I
a lot.
like that one.
Yeah, I
like
like
Revenge
episode-
of the Sith.
Yeah.
But like everybody knows, my favorite movie is Empire Strikes Back ever. Like not even just a Star Wars movie, but it's just a perfect movie. And yeah, Lego Star Wars, fun game. Go get it. Go buy it, everyone. Fun video game.
Mhm.
Speaking of video games.
Before we get to
Jay.
that, I had one more question.
Oh
my
it was a
goodness.
perfect segue.
Don't worry,
Hold on,
I
we'll
have
just
one. I have
pretend
one
that
on.
didn't happen. You got one on the back burner?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So there's, I heard that in Lego Star Wars you can't kill children in that game. So they're like stupid skips you can do.
Well, it does skip, like, nobody dies in it. It's kind of weird. But, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, it's a game for babies.
Okay.
Like, Darth Vader doesn't kill anyone. He just kind of, like, knocks their head into things, and then they go, ooh, and then there's, like,
Okay.
they're like, oh, I'm dazed.
Yeah,
kinda
but like,
thing. And, yeah, there's no, like, the scene where Annie goes and kills all the younglings. That's just skipped over completely.
okay.
the part where Anakin goes and kills all the Tusken Raiders. That part's kind of skipped. Like he goes into a tent and then comes out and there's like pieces of Tusken Raiders that fall out where they all like pick them up and put themselves back together.
Yeah,
so you don't even see like his dead mom. He just says like, I couldn't save my mom.
It's like
It skips over it.
Like you said, it's a kid's game that you don't. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
fun and like lighthearted. You don't
Yeah.
need that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
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 It skips over all of the like heavy stuff.
Yeah.
You know what else is fun and lighthearted and is not heavy at all?
Tell me,
Me?
Jay.
The musical introduction to my game corner.
Oh, here it is.
All right, welcome to Jay's Game Corner. Thank you guys for waiting. I'm very
welcome.
excited to do this. We've got a lot of big news in gaming this week, so we're just gonna get right started right now with our top story for today. Mike, you've been playing Kingdom Hearts, and it's a good time to start because Kingdom Hearts 4 has officially been announced.
No way.
I know.
My goodness.
This is
What
the
a
reason I started
coincidence.
playing Kingdom Hearts again.
Yeah. So, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I saw the trailer and was like, okay, time to continue the Kingdom Hearts playthrough.
Yeah, it's really exciting. We got a trailer for the 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts, and it looks really good. Kingdom Hearts 4 will take place in Quadratum, a realistic world in the Kingdom Hearts universe. And the trailer shows Sora rendered in a new realistic style, hanging out in a posh-like apartment and battling a Heartless. And we also got a bit of a comment on that from Nomura, and he said that the new style was more due to the realistic setting of the game. And that kind of makes sense because they changed Sora's style depending on what world he's in every game, or like
Right.
everywhere. So
Yeah.
that does make sense.
Yeah. The other cool thing about that is I found when I was reading up this article or whatever, the apartment they show him in is like an actual apartment that they like rented out and then modeled the entire apartment.
Oh, that's
and
so
then
cool.
Just put it in the game. So there's like, you can actually look at pictures from the actual apartment. It's in Tokyo.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were also saying that like Quadratum is like Nomura went into it a bit more, and Quadratum's like they see it as the afterlife for the world that the Kingdom Hearts characters live in, whereas the people in Quadratum see the Kingdom Hearts world as like a fictional world. And then they also said that Donald and Goofy are looking for Sora, and that's kind of where the story begins. Which they kind of like teased at in the trailer.
Right. It looks really good. It looks like they kind of did like the Final Fantasy VII remake approach to it, just like really put all the budget into it and make it look super good.
Oh yeah, honestly,
I'm
like,
excited for it.
Yeah, me too. I wouldn't be surprised if they used like the engine that they had for Final Fantasy VII for Kingdom Hearts. You know, like the assets and things like that.
It's in Unreal Engine 5 was a kind of a big piece of news that I saw. Too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Everyone likes Unreal Engine, even though honestly, like I have no idea what that really means. I just know it's popular.
Yeah, Unreal Engine 5 is the most recent engine released by Unreal.
Ah,
Yes.
hence the name.
Hence the name. And it's probably the highest high-tech engine. That's probably all I know. But when do you guys think this game's gonna come out?
What year is it?
2026.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2025.
Okay, here's another question. Do you think it's gonna be a launch title for the PS6?
No.
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 PS5 will be around for another
Yeah.
5 or 6 years.
Yeah. Well, probably even like 10 years. Like, I mean, the
Yeah.
PS4 turns 10, I think, next year, which is insane.
Wow. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4, really exciting. I think we're all looking forward to more news on that. Another thing in the news here, Bandai Namco is looking for hires to help make a 3 action platformer remake or remaster for Nintendo. So they put out a notice saying that they're looking for some people to help make a game that is allegedly contracted by Nintendo. We don't really know what the game is, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. Fans are speculating on what it could be.
My personal favorite speculation is Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I have a good feeling.
Then maybe you can finally play it again.
Honestly, with that one, I feel like they just poured over the HD remake that they made for Wii U. True.
Yeah, like I'm looking at this list here. Fans are thinking it could be perhaps something to do with Star Fox, Metroid Prime, Kid Icarus, or even Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. I mean, like at this point, it's like it could be anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Like what are these clues that people are seeing that makes them say it
There
could
are
be
none.
one of these?
There are
none.
the
There
only
are
thing
none,
the
yeah.
only thing we know is it's a 3D action platformer. We don't even know if like
Could be Mario.
it could be Mario. We don't even know if like the original game was a 3D action platformer or like if it's being remade into a 3D action platformer.
Yeah, we know
Like-
literally nothing. here.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be Turtles in Time.
Oh yes.
That would be
I
cool.
hope it's Turtles in Time.
That would be
That'd
cool.
awesome.
That would be really cool. The thing I was
Cowabunga,
thinking
dude.
about the other day was, yesterday, I guess, was Star Tropics. It's an old, I believe, NES game that was made by Nintendo. That's very reminiscent of like Zelda 1, but like has kind of more Dark Souls-y aspects to it. And because Bandai Namco publishes Dark Souls, they might have like gone to them and been like, hey, can you help us out with this?
See, I feel like you put more thought into this than any of those other theories.
Maybe.
Yeah.
At
Maybe.
least there's that connective tissue there
Yeah.
that you kind of thought of.
Honestly, that's too much thought. I need more baseless speculation.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just my baseless educated guess there. It could literally be anything.
Yeah, I think
I'm
it's too
gonna
early to
say it's Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
Yeah,
Okay, dude, if
remastered.
that is a thing, you will hear me scream because I love those games.
That's what we do here, right? We just wish cast and hope
Yeah.
that it must be because I want it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of things that we want and would be really excited for coming out, guys, we're getting a Type
What?
Moon game in English.
Oh my
No
goodness.
way.
Wow.
Um,
Wow. Is it Fate? Or is it
Is it Type Moon's Witch of the
Tsukihime?
Holy Night?
That's the one, Mike. You got it.
Oh, I knew
Wow.
it.
Wow. It's
y-
like you read the script.
Type Moon's Witch of the Holy Night is coming to PS4 and Switch with an English option. And this is really exciting for me because I've always wanted to play a Type Moon game. And now we finally can. We don't know if
Now you
it's
can.
we don't know if it's coming to overseas or if it's just getting an English translation, but regardless, you can import on both of them, so it doesn't really matter. But
So Jay,
yes,
you say game. Is this a game or is it a visual novel?
it's a visual novel, but
Okay,
I say
okay.
game because it's
It's kinda the
literally
same
a
thing,
game
yeah.
disc, right?
Yeah.
Or cartridge.
It's still, yeah,
It's
it's
Switch.
exciting
Yeah.
either way. There's
Yeah.
a kind of an important difference there. Really.
Yeah, no, it's a visual novel, but
Okay.
yeah,
Because that's
Um,
what Type Moon usually does, right? Visual
yeah,
novels.
yeah, that's what Fate is. That's what Tsukihime is. Bring over Tsukihime remake, please. I want it more than anything. And that's also what Witch of the Holy Night is. Which originally released in Japan in 2012 on only a couple days ago, which is pretty cool.
Neat.
Yeah,
Neato.
Yeah.
That's some big news.
yeah,
That's some big gaming news.
that is some big gaming news. But you know what? Other news we have?
What do we have?
No.
Anime news.
And our top story today is Mob Psycho 100 Season 3 anime announces teased for May 12th, 2022. Their official Twitter account for the acclaimed action comedy series tweeted out a message in both English and Japanese that states, "Did you know May 12th is Mob's birthday? You might want to make a note of the date." The teaser was accompanied with an image of Mob holding a flower.
Oh, so nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I love Mob Psycho. Like, season 2 was so good. Season 1 was really good. Season 3, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, guys. Probably gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, I have a pretty good feeling about this one, guys. I watched the trailer for it while after you sent this news story, and it just looks unreal. Like it's just the same like awesome art style and animation that you're just.
Mhm.
It just looks like more good Mob stuff.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Bones-
Have you read this?
No, I haven't read Mob. To be honest, like, I really enjoy the story of Mob Psycho, of course, but one's art style is so rough. I have no shame in saying I have a tough time being able to like read it.
That's okay.
I'm sorry, everyone. Put your pitchforks down.
Canceled.
Bones's animation though, like top
Oh
notch.
well, yeah. Like they keep the style of it. Like, it's still pretty rough, but like the animation and the like art direction
Yeah.
is so cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very, very good show.
Mm-hmm.
Good show.
Good show. Go watch it, everyone.
Go watch it.
Yeah.
Come back
It's-
and leave a comment on how it's better than One Punch Man.
It's going to
It
be the
is.
final season too, right?
I think so.
I think I saw that, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. No, and Jay said it. Mob is better than One Punch Man. Sorry, it's just the truth.
It's true.
It's just the truth. What else do we got in news here? Who's blue? Is that you?
Jaymond.
I'm
No, it's Jaymond.
I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba die. Yeah, breaking news. This is actually really exciting. Shueisha and Shogakukan, which is known for a weekly shonen magazine. The magazine does things like Fairy Tail and a couple of Cuckoos, if you know what that is, and other things. A couple of Cuckoos is getting a new anime this season. But regardless, they announced a vertical manga editorial department for webcomic creations. This is in lieu of things like Webtoon getting really popular over in Japan, and they kind of want to capitalize on that market. And Kadokawa also confirmed that they'll be looking to debut 160 new titles in 2022. Yeah.
160 new titles in 2022. That's a lot. That's
Yeah,
like one every 2 days.
Here's the thing. Kadokawa isn't really known for making good things, just a lot of it.
Well, yeah, when I see one every 2 days, I'm like, okay, so like how many of those are actually worth looking at?
Yeah.
It's a quantity over quality thing.
Yeah.
For Kadokawa,
A broken clock is right twice a day kind of thing.
For Kadokawa, probably I can see Shueisha actually like putting effort into releasing good stuff
Okay,
because
that's good to know.
they're the same people as Shonen Jump.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I did know
that's
that
why
deep in my heart.
that's why this is in big-ish news. But yeah, I'm really interested. They've been branching out into other things like online services in Japan as well with Shonen Jump Plus. So we'll probably get more along those lines with this too.
Webtoons are something that I've like wanted to get into for a while now, and I just for some reason just haven't. I don't know. Like it just seems like it makes sense to read on your phone. Like it's basically a manga designed for your phone.
Yeah, and like there are a lot of really good ones, both made in Korea and in by English speaking people. And like like honestly, like, and some of them like they're just made by people who are just passionate about it. They're not like hired by an editorial. They're just posted on Webtoon. You could just read them.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it's more friendly for the small creator.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like wasn't Made in Abyss webtoon before, and then like it was just like self-published on a website?
I think so. I think One Punch Man was also like that.
Yeah, there's a lot that, and then they get made into manga later.
Yeah. But Mike, you have some news.
I do. Makoto Akui's Ao no Orchestra, Blue Orchestra, will be joining the ranks of the billion blue insert rest of the title here shows. It's getting an anime adaptation.
Woo!
The synopsis of this manga is Hajime Aono was a prodigy violinist until he grew jaded with playing the violin due to personal reasons. Now, in his third year of middle school, he struggles to decide on his academic path. One day in school, he meets Ritsuko Akane, a hot-headed novice violinist who wants to enroll in high school with a distinguished orchestra club. When he finds himself getting closer to Ritsuko and being brought back to the world of violinist, time starts moving again for him. I always have a hard time reading the like Mal synopsis for these things because they're just clearly just Google translated or something.
Yeah. I always have a hard time reading.
Yes, you know.
So, did you just read the synopsis for Your Lie in April?
I know it's just the exact synopsis.
Just like change the names up a little bit, turn it from piano to violin. It's basically Your Lie in April. But like honestly, like both you and I, Mike, and I think Cole also like Your Lie in April. So like, it seems really cool.
I hate music.
I think this will be good, and then it'll probably like go a little more into like the friendship realm, I guess. You know what I mean? Like because there's the orchestra part of it. There's gonna be a more varied cast than Your Lie in April, which really like, can you remember a single character other than the two main ones? Really?
Best girl.
The friends.
I can't.
It's like Your Lie in April meets Sound Euphonium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, you're right. Speaking of news.
'Kay,
yeah, I don't even know how to transition into your next thing here.
You know what,
Cole.
Mike?
Speaking of anime,
A for effort.
Yeah. Hey,
hold on though.
news.
Before I go to our final news story, I'm surprised this isn't on our list here, but the new Shinkai film had a trailer that dropped this week.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
That is right.
I think I'll basically sum up all of our thoughts and say, wow, it looks very pretty. I don't know what it's about.
yeah.
We talked about it earlier on like in another it's Suzume no Tojimari.
Yeah.
We talked about it on a previous podcast actually.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
got something to do with doors and locking them.
I'm so hyped because it looks okay, two things.
Yeah.
A, sci-fi. It's clearly
Yeah.
a sci-fi movie,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which like is very exciting to me because I love sci-fi. I'm a science fiction nerd. And then
Yeah.
two, there was not a single love interest shown in that trailer at all.
Oh, don't worry, Michael.
I
They'll
know
be
it.
there.
Oh, I know it's gonna be there, but like it's clearly not like the
It's-
main thing of the
it's-
show. And I'm like, oh, finally, just like
It's
something different.
it's Shinkai. He's gonna show up.
Yeah.
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 It'll happen.
But you're right
Um,
though. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it looks great.
I mean, it's
Looking
Makoto
forward to
Shinkai.
it later this year. We'll see if we get it later this year over here in the West, though.
So we're all
anyway,
going
our
together,
final-
right?
Oh,
when
yes.
it comes out.
Yeah. No.
No.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
not
changing my mind
going.
now.
Yeah, I changed. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm not going to see it. I'm not excited for it.
Yeah, I hate this movie.
Yeah. Our final news story, a Marines anime style recruitment posters. They're going viral. The image brings a modern twist to a 105-year-old poster entitled U.S. Marine Corps Service on Land and Sea, according to the U.S. Library of Congress. The poster was illustrated by 1917 by the artist Sidney Reisenberg. More than a century later, Staff Sergeant Arthur Cho got the idea to make his own mark on the classic recruiting posters. While sitting in a Marine Corps recruitment station, a lifelong anime fan, Cho wanted to combine his passion for the medium and his new career. He says, I was like, I want to put something on my walls when I get to recruiting. What a quote. This just in, Marine recruitment doubles. Have you guys seen these posters? They look actually really cool.
Yeah, they're really impressive.
I would put one up. I'm not even
I
like,
think
I'm
you can
Canadian.
buy them.
Like,
I think
I
you
would
can
buy
buy
one.
them from this guy. I was reading the article when I was putting together our news here, and yeah, he like is an actual Marine recruiter. And apparently when he put them up, he had like so many people basically going like, I need that poster, sell it to me now. Because apparently the
Yeah.
Marines is full of weebs. This just
Yeah.
in. The Marines is full of weebs. This just in. From the news from the front.
Here's the thing.
the weebs are everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. How do you get people to join the Marines? Give them waifus.
Yeah.
Give them waifus.
Yeah, in the article that I linked there, it actually says someone walked in the office and said, "Damn, they know their clientele." and,
Yeah.
and apparently like his superiors and stuff like actually just like saw them and was like, "You're a genius. Sell me these posters now."
And you know what? They'll sell them. Like,
Oh yeah.
the U.S. military will sell stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would buy one or all three of them.
Or
If you
I
every
think they'd
copy.
look cool.
If you
Like,
scroll up
frame
at our
them up
doc
and then-
poll, there's the one that I really like there with the pink-haired girl with the rifle.
Yeah. No, I like the one where they're the one that looks like Saber in the like,
Yes.
dress blues.
Yep.
That
Yep.
one's
And
cool.
they're all like
Yeah.
recreations of like really old school like 1940s military posters, which just hits like a particular like perfect what's that
Yeah.
called? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I like history.
Yep.
And I like anime. You know.
Cool. I really
It's
think
cool.
I really think you'd like the one with the furry in it. She's got
Jay?
some cat ears and a tail.
Jay,
Wait.
bite me.
Wait, which one is this?
Jay, send that to me and then bite me.
Jay, link that to me and also shut the heck up.
Jay, link it to me and then get bent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But who cannot get bent? We have mailbag questions this week.
That's right. As I quickly pull it up from our Discord here,
Hastily pull it up.
Shazana needs to know, guys,
Yeah.
what is your favorite anime to binge watch during a snowstorm or rainy day, or movie they specified?
We should specify that up here in our region, we got what was being called the storm of the century We got a lot of snow.
Mixed reviews on that part of it. But
Yeah.
there's definitely a lot of
There was a lot of snow.
Yeah,
It was pretty dicey there for a few hours.
yeah.
But
We made it
seems to be
through.
Okay.
Anipro
Yeah.
has lived through this cataclysmic event.
We're not
Honestly,
dead.
I was worried. Like they were saying, we might lose power here.
I know.
and-
I was worried about that. too,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, but I don't know. Turned out okay.
Yeah.
But with regards to the question, do you guys got an answer? Because I totally have one. I just I'm waiting to say it.
Apparently, your answer is Parasite the Maxim. I don't know. Probably One Piece. Honestly, like just on a day when I don't feel great, I just watch some One Piece, have a good time.
Yeah.
It's like an old friend. It's always there for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a warm hug, except when it's not, and it's depressing, and your heart's ripped out.
It's always there for you if you
Or
want to be my
punched out.
friend.
Yep. Or punched out by a flaming fist. Jay, do you have an answer for this?
I didn't, but I thought about it a bit more. Now I do. This is probably going to be very obvious for a lot of you. Can you guess it?
Some kind of hair on show.
Some kind of
Oh no, it's Sword Art Online.
There you go. It's Sword Art Online.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
The only reason I like putting it on, like when I have nothing else to do, is because like it's one of those shows that just like you can shut your brain off and just stare at the screen and just enjoy it when like and just like get and just like escape,
That's a good answer, actually, Jay. I actually, that actually might be an answer for me too.
Yeah, I appreciate that. For me, I'd probably lean more towards the movie side of things. There's nothing like, closing the curtains when it's crappy out and just like putting a movie on.
Yep.
And maybe it's just recency bias because we just talked about Shinkai films, but I'd probably say one of his films, like something very pretty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your
I could just,
Name.
like, Your Name or something like that.
Weathering with You.
Yeah, Weathering with You
Weathering
feels
with
like
You.
perfect for a rainy day.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
like
like the
it's
perfect
just-
film.
Yeah. The other thing I thought of that I know you didn't mention, Cole, but March Comes In Like a Lion kind of feels like it would fit this
Yeah.
this vibe. But that's
Yeah.
like you can't watch that in one day, or well, I guess
Yeah, and you
maybe
can't really
technically can.
overwatch it,
Yeah.
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 So once a year kind of watch. But yeah, I thought about that too, but like the other thing with that show is like the whole climate of the show like changes. They'll go from like winter to summer and it'll be, I don't know.
That's
like,
true.
I just want something that's kind of
Yeah.
based around one climate-ish
Yeah.
time.
Well, I hope we answered your question, Shazana.
I hope our vague answers answered your question.
Yeah.
And
Let us know.
if,
Comment what. Yeah.
and if any
I
of
think-
you want to leave a mailbag for a future episode, you can do that in the comments below on Twitter, or you can join our Discord. Links will be on our link tree or on our Anchor, which you can also go check out.
Or the description of whatever
Or
you're
the
watching
description.
on.
Yeah.
Or listening on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like we've reached a point where it's a good idea to possibly go to a break. What do you guys think?
Yes, please.
No.
Okay.
We're going to keep
No?
going
Okay.
until
No.
we, until we
No,
pass
no.
out.
Jay's filibustering.
Yeah.
Okay, Jay,
No,
you
let's
have
go
to
on
talk.
break. Let's go on break.
Okay. We'll go to break, and then when we come back to break, we'll talk about gateway animes. What do you guys think about that?
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Wow, I'm so excited.
Wow.
But first, let's go to an
Break.
Break.
Okay, then do it.
Okay, here we go. Be bad. Welcome back to the Anime Protagonist Podcast. My name's Mike, and we are shooting from the hip here because I forgot to come up with a re-intro. So I'm going to come up with an intro, and this is it. It's really good. Wow, aren't you guys happy to be back? And we are going to talk about the best and worst gateway anime. Best and worst ways to introduce somebody into anime, which we could argue that my introduction to this topic was one of the best.
One of the best.
And
Yep.
also maybe one of the best.
Yeah,
Yes.
simply one of the best. There's no
You're
other way to
simply the
look at it. Simply the best.
That re-intro was simple and clean.
Yeah,
Oh, here we go.
I liked it.
Oh, simple
Okay.
and clean. Nice reference. My anime quote for everybody this intro is going to be Levi Ackerman saying to Aaron, "Look around, Aaron, at these big ass trees."
Nice.
There we
Nice.
Cole's got to bleep that now. Cole, do you want to explain our topic a little more?
Sure, Michael. I will gladly explain our topic a little bit more. So basically, all three of us each picked 2 anime that we feel are good gateway anime, and 2 anime that we feel are bad gateway anime. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And then we'll just go through them one at a time. What do you guys want to do? Gateway number 1, all 3 of us?
Yeah.
At the same
all
time.
At once?
Yeah. 3,
I will...
2, 1.
No. I'll go first, because I think mine's kind of one of the most obvious ones. Actually, to be honest, both of my gateways are pretty, like, normie vanilla ones, but I feel like they're good. Get it out of the way. Attack on Titan, I think, is a perfect gateway anime.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it from the point of view of, like, somebody who didn't really watch anime. Like, it doesn't really have the same, like, anime tropes, you know? Like, it doesn't take place in Japan. It's not in a high school. There's not even, really any, like, romance in it. Like, it's just kind of a cool premise.
The characters' names are, like, easily pronounceable to someone who's not, like, familiar with, like, common anime names and stuff.
Yeah, like Berthold, you know? Easy name.
And, like...
Or Revi.
And it's just got, like, a really good story that, like, you don't need to be an anime fan to like, respect.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Like,
yeah, it's just cool.
Yeah,
it's basically like a pseudo zombie story, but then, like, it kind of becomes like a political thriller and a war
I feel like
story.
A caveat with this one, though, is that you have to be into, like, pretty dark and, like, gory stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, to kind of ruin our own premise, like, you can get into anything anime related depending on what you enjoy outside of anime, right?
Yeah, you got to know your audience, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend this to, like, I don't know, somebody who's watching sitcoms or something.
Yeah.
A Friends fan, if you will.
Yeah.
But, like, somebody who likes, like, it's cliche to say, but somebody who likes Game of Thrones or something like that is probably going to like Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like deep, complex narratives, politics, complicated characters that are, like, all believable and, like, morally gray. Yeah, it's got everything.
And, like, think about how popular Game of Thrones got, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. Well, think about how popular Attack on Titan is. I mean,
exactly.
Everybody's watching it. Except for Jay.
It also the fact that I got completely silent when you said that.
Yeah. It has an important thing, too, that I think any gateway anime for a Western audience is a good dub. Which I know, Cole, you debate that point, but it is, like, it's serviceable dub at the least.
It's a serviceable dub. Yeah. It's just, the dub was good, I remember when I watched it, but then, like, going back to the dub from the original cast is... Yeah. But, I mean, if this is your first anime, you're not going back and forth, right? So
no.
It's a good dub. It's a good dub.
Mm-hmm.
Not a great dub.
Yeah.
Good dub.
Yeah.
Not K-On! Levels dub. That's still pinnacle for me.
I still, like, I marvel at how good K-On's dub is because, like, they match the voices to, like, the singing voices so well.
Yeah, K-On's dub is, like...
It's phenomenal.
Low-key, probably my favorite dub.
Yeah.
This is my time to smile and nod. I haven't watched K-On!
Wow, Michael, come on.
You need to watch K-On!
I will eventually.
No, you won't.
And then get on Fua Fua time with us.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna start a band and play it.
Yes.
After school tea time.
Yeah. Jay, what's your gateway number 1?
My gateway number 1 is something that's probably really obvious because it got a Netflix movie that released a couple years ago that wasn't really good, but had one really great casting, and that's Death Note.
Oh yeah.
Willem Dafoe as
my
Ryuk.
Turn to smile and nod.
Willem Dafoe as Ryuk is an inspired choice. Regardless of how
it's the obvious choice.
So are you saying that Death Note the movie, the Netflix movie, is the gateway anime?
No. No, I'm just like I'm just talking about the movie for a second.
Okay.
Willem Dafoe as Ryuk was an inspired choice, but
he's just defending his casting take.
But outside of that, the anime, like, it's just like a classic, like, interesting premise with, like, a great morally gray question of, like, what is justice? And, like, it has a good thought-provoking idea and is one of the most popular anime out there, I think only behind Attack on Titan on Mal.
I think it is officially surpassed by Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
I didn't, like, this is my default answer for, like, what's a good starter gateway anime is
Mhm.
Death Note, because it's just like it's got everything. It's like quick and easily paced. The dub is really good.
Mhm.
It's just like honestly, in my opinion, this is a masterpiece of an anime, and I don't know how you could watch it and not like it.
It's really interesting for me. Like, I think I didn't like it as much because I preferred Bakuman, which is also written by the same guys. And
Mhm.
like, I think like your opinion on which one is better depends on which one you've seen first.
Okay.
Just like from the people I've spoken to who have seen or read both, they always lean to the one that they've seen first.
Yeah.
But Death Note, like it's on like it's probably like a Shonen Jump anime that like doesn't feel like a typical Shonen Jump anime.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say
Um,
that. Yeah.
And, like it absolutely breaks the mold. It feels like something that like isn't necessarily like it doesn't fall within the tropes as heavily. Like yeah, there are girls in it, but like it doesn't feel like, you know, like they're necessarily waifus.
Yeah. And it does a good job of establishing too that what you're watching, like I think a lot of people when they first see anime, they think, oh, isn't that just cartoons for kids?
Mm-hmm.
And Death Note does a good job of asserting, no, this is like a medium that can be enjoyed by adults with adult themes and like
Absolutely.
deep concepts and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's good
While
at asserting
still-
dominance.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
But like while still kind of like introducing them to like a bunch of anime tropes at the same
Yeah.
time too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Low key good pick.
Yeah, this is a good pick.
Yeah. Speaking of
High-key
Shonen
good
Jump
pick.
anime, Mike, what's your first pick?
Oh, my first pick? I think between me and Jay, honestly, I bet you like between all three of our top picks here, I bet you like 80 to 90% of the listeners have like probably started with one of these shows. I picked Naruto as my ultimate gateway anime because honestly, if it's not Death Note or Naruto, I don't know what people started watching. I wanted to put Dragon Ball Z as well as a top one, but I feel like it's just not anymore. Like I don't think people
Dragon Ball Z, like I think you had to be like you had to get into it as a kid. Naruto is like sneaky good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like-
It does everything just good, and again, good dub. It's
I
easy
think-
to understand. You don't really need to know a lot about like Japanese culture, anime tropes and stuff like that to really enjoy it.
Yeah. The whole thing with Naruto is like a lot of people think of it as like like a show for kids, but like Naruto is like I said, like it's sneaky good. Like
It
got
gets heavy.
some-
Yeah,
It
like
gets
I think
heavy. Yeah.
I think the thing that I feel about Naruto is like it's good enough. Like it does just enough to keep you invested without dropping your attention. So like you may like start to like teeter off and then like something will happen and you'll be like, "Oh, I'm back in." Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um
Its highs are really high and its lows are like very low.
yeah.
And it's very
I-
long.
But I
Yeah.
would probably give it the edge in terms of gateway over Dragon Ball Z because Dragon Ball Z honestly is kind of one note.
Honestly, Dragon
True,
Ball Z
yeah.
has aged a lot.
Oh, for
yeah,
sure.
like nothing happens in Dragon Ball Z. It's
Yeah.
just they fight.
Yeah.
And I think like the
Villain comes to Earth and they fight.
yeah.
Goku dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he
Goku
comes,
comes
back.
back.
Yeah. And
Villain
then they fight.
Villain comes, then they fight.
Yeah.
It just kind of doesn't hold up in today's day and age. Whereas Naruto, it's available pretty much everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's why I don't know why this has turned into a Dragon Ball Z versus Naruto for me, but like I said, Dragon Ball Z is cool when you're like a little kid and then you watch it now and you're like nostalgic for it. But if you didn't grow up on it, like
if you don't have that base nostalgia for it, it's not nostalgic.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Whereas
Naruto, you can watch it at any time. It's kind of timeless.
Yeah.
I
Like
didn't watch Naruto as a kid. I watched it for the first time when I was like, I don't know, 28,
Mhm.
and it was good.
mhm.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Naruto anime, but I read the manga, and like what I was saying where like it gets to points where like you'll teeter off and then like something will happen, you'll be like, "Oh, I'm back in." That's how I felt reading it. And the reason I chose to read it is because like the filler can like it's notorious for being something that people want to skip.
Mhm.
And I did.
I did, yes.
But like if you're getting into it, there are guides there for you if you want to skip the filler. It's not it's not too difficult to get around that. But
I
Just-
recently saw a speaking of filler, some guy actually used this as a gateway anime for his girlfriend. He spent like I think it was a month and a half of his life editing out every bit of filler from Naruto so that his girlfriend would actually watch it.
that's a lot of
Yeah.
work. Holy.
I know, but it's like He just knew. He's like, if you just get past the filler, there's good stuff
good.
here.
That's a lot of dedication.
Speaking of good stuff here, I think we're in line for our second batch of Gateway Anime. If you want to kick us off, Cole.
Speaking of Shonen Jump, Demon Slayer was my next one. Again, pretty vanilla pick, but I feel like Demon Slayer, especially the anime, really, like, if you want to kind of like get introduced to like what anime can do really well, like anime. I don't mean story-wise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean I mean, what does anime bring? It brings animation, of course, voice acting, music, editing, effects. Like, it's a tour de force in terms of those things, and it's a cool setting too. Like, post-feudal, pre-World War One Japan, like late 1800s Japan is like cool. I don't know, who doesn't like swords? Those are fun. It's like just weeby enough to be like, this is anime, but like also still like, I don't know, did you like the movie Last Samurai? Like, it's that kind of like aesthetic, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it kind of like Naruto. It does a good job of establishing Japanese culture without like overwhelming people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you kind of look at it and like just immediately oh, this is not Western. Like, this is Japan for sure.
Yeah. And
there's ninjas or samurai, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they all got samurai swords, as someone would say.
mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about the dub of this one, Michael.
Again, it's kind of like your first pick, Attack on Titan. It's serviceable
dub. Yeah. I mean, like, I know the voice acting is great. Like, the Japanese voice acting is great. The music is always on point, and of course, I mean, it's ufotable. Like, they bring it every time.
Absolutely.
Demon Slayer is also like, it's one of those shows like that I think is really good for the whole family. Like, the kids will really like the fights that are just high octane, over the top, well animated, and then like the parents will look at it and like see the family dynamic with it, like Tanjiro just caring for his sister and wanting her to be whole again.
And the lore of the world too. Like, there's
just
just enough lore to keep it like interesting for an adult too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And like I'd say probably like kind of that 10 and up kind of kid.
Yeah.
Area.
Demon Slayer.
I mean, I remember the first few episodes were pretty, I don't want to say gory. I mean, it's cartoons, so like people who are like people who are like, oh, see, anime can be gory and for adults and not for kids. It's like, it's still animated, everybody. Relax. It's not like they're actually seeing like corpses, but I'm
just looking at your bad gateway pick number one, and
that one is a bit more graphic. But yeah, I mean, I would say probably older kids would probably like it, and I mean, I'm an adult, I like it, so I can attest to that as well. It's a good story, and I mean, like I said, in terms of like, you want to sit somebody down and be like, look, this is what anime can be in terms of like visuals, and then just watch them.
I honestly just
visual feast.
Like, honestly, anything Ufotable puts out can do that for you, right? Like, Ufotable's just insane. Demon Slayer is like a really great example, because it's the most recent thing and probably the thing that they've put the most amount of time and effort into. It's the
most palatable too.
I
mean, you could say like Fate.
I was gonna say Fate.
Yeah, the thing with Fate
just too
is
confusing.
Like, it's too confusing, and like it, like the timeline is so diverse and convoluted.
You don't know where to start. It's overwhelming.
And
honestly,
like
Fate would probably find itself better in a bad gateway anime than a good one.
Because like, when you watch it, if you're not the type of person who's gonna like watch something and then read the Wikipedia article and then read the like review of it and then like try to figure out what the heck you just watched, you're probably going to be confused when you watch Fate. Whereas Demon Slayer, you can watch that, and even if you don't get like the deeper themes and stuff like that, like, you're still going to have a good time.
Absolutely. It's
still hype. It's still hype enough.
Oh, a good soundtrack too, I think, is an important thing to mention.
The music in it's great. Demon Slayer, more like D-Mid Slayer, am I right?
Got him.
Yeah, I had to get that in there.
I refuse to take
part. Speaking of Shonen Jump. What's on your gateway number 2?
Gateway number 2, My Hero Academia. And the main thought process that came with this one was the MCU is popular with everyone, you know,
Marvel?
and and like everyone is watching it, talking about it, whether young or old. And if you like Marvel, you like the MCU, and you like what that thing's doing, give My Hero Academia a try. It's a superhero series that has its drama. It has its it has its moments, both hype and very character focused, and it's just a good story.
Like Cole said, this My Hero Academia kind of just shows what anime can, like the complex stories that anime can do with like really good animation and stuff.
It's fun.
Yeah, good dub again.
Yeah,
Good dub. Yeah. I'll
Good
say
soundtrack.
that. It's good dub. Yeah.
Yep. Actually, this is I think
Soundtrack.
one that you prefer the dub on, Cole. Or has that changed?
No, it goes back and forth. This one is probably level for me, honestly. Yeah. I like the dub, but I like the sub for this one a lot too. No preference on this one.
No preference.
No preference. Yeah, very good.
It's Bones that does
Great
this one too,
animation.
right?
Like,
Yeah, Bones-
It's
Bones
got
does
those
it.
like Sakuga moments in it. Like it's not like Ufotable where it's like consistently always like amazing.
yeah.
But when My Hero Academia goes off, it goes off pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's a good pick.
And it's palatable too. I think another thing that we kind of haven't mentioned here is that you don't want a ton of fan service in a gateway anime.
Mm-hmm.
And none of these shows have had a, like, you can have a little bit because it's whatever, but yeah, you don't want it to be like
Over the
full
top.
over the top, like boobies in people's faces, High School DxD or something like that. That would not-
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, there's a little fan service in it, but it's like, I don't know, fan service in the sense that like it's a high school kid, like
Midnight. Sorry, I just had a cough.
yeah, but that's an adult. Like,
yeah.
No.
I mean, like Deku is like into girls.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And then
Yeah.
you also have Minata, who's also like a bit weird,
yeah,
but
like
Full-on
a creep.
pervert.
yeah.
like a creeper.
Yeah.
But it's I think it's kind of important that gateway anime kind of shows that side a little bit too, right? Like you need to have a little bit of, because like honestly, there's so much like ecchi and stuff in anime that you really should. A gateway anime should kind of give you an idea of what.
Yeah,
all of
it's to be
anime
expected.
That way, if you were to continue on, then you'd know what you're in for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an appetizer to the
To the main course.
to the hors d'oeuvre that is High School DxD.
Yeah, first you watch My Hero Academia, and then you watch Food Wars, and then you're like, this is a natural progression.
This is how it works.
Oh, that's what it is.
This is anime. Now
Anime.
I get it.
Mhm.
And you know what else is anime?
What else is anime?
Your next pick.
Oh, my next pick, also known as Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, also known as a 10 out of 10 anime, according to Mike.
Great.
According to most people.
Yeah, according to pretty much almost everybody.
Yeah.
So like just quickly off the list, plot really good. You can watch it and not pay a ton of attention and have a good time. You could watch it and research it and have a really good time because there's like really complex political and like story and like plot. What do you call it? Like themes and stuff in this. There's action. There's a bit of romance. There's like a mystery and thriller feel to it. It's funny. It's wholesome. It's
There's great
also
lore.
like great lore to the whole world too. The world building is outstanding. The dub is actually honestly incredible in this one
Yeah,
too.
the dub's
Same with
really
the whole like soundtrack is really great. There's not really much fan service. There's a little bit, but yeah, like honestly, I just don't see like a way that you could watch this and not say I want more. Like it's
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I don't know. Not like I think it's really good.
Yeah. The other good thing about it too is it's available pretty much everywhere, and the dub is
Yeah.
available pretty much everywhere too. So it's
Yeah,
there's
you
kind
can
of like
watch it like right on Netflix.
Yeah.
Everybody's got Netflix.
I think all of these shows you can watch on Netflix.
I think these are all Netflix. Attack on Titan, you can't get the dub. I don't.
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Same with Demon Slayer. But yeah, though that's. I don't really know what else there is to say about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood other than it is incredible and
It's an all-time classic. There's a reason why it was number one for years
Yeah.
It's
on everything.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I got my wife into anime was Full Metal Alchemist. So
Yeah. And like I mean, all the characters feel so real and alive,
yeah.
which is great. I think that
And-
like go ahead.
I was just gonna say that kind of like the Death Note thing that we were saying, and Attack on Titan it's not immediately obvious, like it's not heavily drenched in like Japanese culture and stuff. It's
not at all. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, it's
like
kind
it
of
doesn't.
a neutral territory.
It's like a Middle European, German-ish. Like it does not take place in Japan at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Which
it kind of feels like Germany. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like it feels like Middle Europe, kind of pre-World War II, post-World War II kind of thing.
Right. Which is kind of
yeah.
easier to relate to as a Western audience who hasn't like spent the last several years watching Japanese culture and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel
That's
like
what I think that lends itself to being a very good gateway. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
Jay.
I was just gonna say like how we were talking about Attack on Titan. Like this is something where like with people who like Game of Thrones or something like that could easily get into. Because of how similar some of its themes and imagery and tone can be. So go check it out. And I would recommend watching Brotherhood, not the original Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes.
Yeah,
definitely.
Because there are two. One's just a remake of the other. You don't need to watch the original Full Metal Alchemist.
Brotherhood follows the manga.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
so it's more
other one
accurate
came
with
out
the
before the manga was completed.
Yeah.
Before we go into bad gateway anime, is there any other like kind of honorable mentions you guys want to bring up? I can think of one. Right.
I can think of one. Yeah.
For me, Steins Gate is a really good gateway anime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
for
that's
kind of one for
all the
sci-fi
same
fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off the
maybe
top,
the more mature audience.
Yeah. One that comes to mind, Fruits Basket.
I can
I
see
just
it.
think like it's just like it's a classic shoujo series, great drama,
Good romance.
Yeah.
I would say it's like a good gateway to shoujo.
Yeah.
If you're like an adult and you like sci-fi, like Minority Report or something like that, Psycho-Pass is good. Or Ghost in the Shell.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, a lot of people like watched Akira way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's kind of on the border, you know, like it's a very great anime, but like a lot of people would be like, this is weird.
Yeah. One that I've seen a lot of people say is a good gateway anime, but I don't know if I agree with, is Sword Art Online. I'm curious to know your guys' thoughts on that.
So Sword Art Online was my gateway anime.
Right. And it was kind of a gateway anime for me too. So
yeah, and the thing is that the reason I liked it is because I like video games, right? If you don't like video games, you're probably not going to be as into it as I was.
I think SAO has a good way of like hooking its claws into you and then dragging you down into depravity.
Yeah.
Like,
it kind of takes it
it's
from
got
like
such a cool premise for the first few episodes, and then like, oh, okay, so like this other girl also likes the main. Oh, this other girl also likes the main character. Oh, wait, this other girl also likes the main character. Wait, how many girls like the main character?
What is that bad guy doing to the woman? Oh no,
oh no, I believe now.
Yeah,
actually, that's a pretty good gateway anime.
It kind of is, yeah.
It kind of pulls you into like the horrible tropes of anime, but
Yeah.
in a palatable way.
It kind of builds up to it, yeah.
Yeah. It's a good way of showing you what the majority of anime has to offer for you. If so, for the shows that we mentioned, if we were to liken that to dipping your toe in the water, this is like taking a cannonball.
This is taking a cannonball into a frozen river.
I would liken it more to like you're trying to like slowly go into the water and you accidentally slip and fall deep in, and then it's kind of like a flight, or like you're jumping off a cliff. You're either gonna hate it or love it by the end.
Yeah.
It's a traumatizing experience.
Yeah.
It could ruin you.
It could. Speaking of
that being said,
traumatizing experiences.
That being said, for our bad gateway anime, I don't think this is an indictment of any of these. I think like there's a few on here that I really, really, really like. But these would not be my recommendations for shows that people should start with. And my first pick for bad gateway anime would have to be Devilman Crybaby.
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
A bit extreme. Very, 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 very good. Very good anime.
This is like one of my top
borderline
anime
masterpiece
of all time. But I would never
wouldn't
show it to someone who's not into anime.
Yeah. Lots of boobies, let's say.
The first episode has like
drug use.
Yeah, all of the above, and like full on like gory massacre in a strip club.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my goodness, this is
Yeah.
Yeah.
something
So
else.
good.
To be fair,
It's so awesome.
That
to be
soundtrack,
fair,
though.
for things like that, like, doesn't Game of Thrones have a couple of those things?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's a difference between.
It's not the same. It's hyper violent versus
Yeah.
just like violent.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like their bodies are being like ripped apart.
yeah.
And the average person who's not into anime too, I think has like a hesitancy towards any kind of like sexual or nudity in
Yeah.
Mhm.
animation too.
Yeah.
Like there's kind of
Yeah.
like there's a stigma around it.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
there's
No,
not
that's
in
fair.
like a Game of Thrones type thing, right?
But Mike did bring up the soundtrack to Devilman
Oh,
Crybaby.
it's so
and, oh my
good.
It's
God.
so good.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
So
Watch it on
good.
Netflix if you're listening to this, you're into anime. Watch Devil May Cry.
Yeah. Honestly, just listen to the soundtrack. Like,
Yeah.
go to YouTube and listen to the music. Like, I kind of want to just go drive around in the dark and listen to Devilman Crybaby OST.
The one that comes to mind is Devilman no Uta.
Yeah, I mean,
I couldn't tell you what song
Yeah.
that is, but yes.
It's the basically like Devilman anthem song, if you know what I'm talking about.
they don't really even play it in the anime. I
No?
don't think.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm sure I've
Uh,
listened to it.
But the OP is like,
Yes.
oh my God.
Yes.
Like, that's what hooked me in. Because it's one of the rare shows where, like, it actually starts with the OP on episode 1.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, this is it. This is where it is.
Cole making work.
I'm already
for
writing
himself.
down. I'm already writing down the
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Speaking of really good OPs, I think Jay's got one lined up for us. Here.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
This one, for obvious reasons, it also has an amazing OP and amazing soundtrack, but Beastars.
Why is it obvious? What would be obvious about this?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't understand, would you?
No.
Why
No, explain it
why
to me.
Beastars it's well known for its
Fur?
yeah, that
For
What?
for Cole, take it away.
Hey man, Beastars is good.
Beastars
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 is
is good, but there are. I watched this one with my wife, and there's definitely a couple scenes where I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what's. I have no explanation for what I'm watching here."
Yeah, it's very.
You
It's
kind
very
of have to
over
just
the
like
top.
take a step back and like kind of like put your blinders on and be like, they are not animals.
Yeah, yeah.
They are
Yeah.
people.
They are people. They're not animals.
Or
I'm
if
not
you want
watching
them to be
animals get
animals, go
intimate.
ahead. Yep. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
cool.
but
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
mean sure.
Definitely
if
don't
you
show
like
this
that
one to,
stuff.
like,
I'm not
your
not
work
like
friends
Yeah.
or something.
that. I'm
Yeah.
not like that. But I mean, if you are,
Right.
if you like that, then
Mhm.
great. But I'm not like that.
You're not like that, right?
I'm not like that.
Right.
They could be.
But like Beastars, like it's a really good show if you are able to get past that, which is very hard for a lot of people. But if you're able to get past that, highly
Yeah, you're in
recommend
for
it.
like a very good drama.
Very
Yeah,
good
it's-
drama, great characters, a great social commentary on
Yeah.
like life, kind of like Zootopia, but like a
Yeah, I
lot
was gonna
more-
say it's like a more mature Zootopia.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I describe it to people who don't understand when I say I'm watching Beastars on Netflix. Amazing. Both of its OPs are amazing too, by the way.
Yeah.
Can we like talk about how great Beastars OPs are for like
I still
2
gotta
seconds?
watch season 2 actually.
It's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
never-
good.
I never did
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah, it's good.
Have you seen the OP?
No, I have not.
No. The
We'll
OP is
watch
also
that
really
after.
good.
Yeah.
It's a bit more.
It's not
I mean
Wild
this in the
Side.
most. Yeah, I mean this in the most nice way because I like the song more, but it's a more generic.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Like Wild Side was like very unique, like
Mhm.
that,
Mhm.
like claymation,
Yeah.
very cool.
This is just a lot
whereas-
more like J-Rock song with them like running
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of
yeah,
thing.
pretty much.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah. That's exactly it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
but it's cool.
the Kaugia singer did a cover of that song.
Oh, cool.
I'll have to send that to you after as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one definitely like if you have a stigma about animation and sexuality, and then you also throw in animals into the works, it's just gonna be like an instant no-go for people.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to be pretty seasoned to
Not blink
get into this
when
one.
you're watching
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Well, I never.
yeah.
I never seen no animals do this.
Not in my program.
Not a wolf and a rabbit. My heavens.
My Lord.
Heavens.
My Lord, praise Jesus.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go into my bad gateway anime number 1, which is a show
Which was one of my gateway anime.
Was it
to be
actually?
honest. Yeah.
I know it was kind of for me too. I actually love this show so much, but I think kind of for the same reasons it might be kind of a bad one as the last couple. But Kill la Kill is my bad gateway anime number 1. I think it's an amazing anime. But I think if you don't know, like the whole show is based on making fun of anime tropes. And I think if you don't know those tropes already, it's kind of just going to be kind of a little confusing for you. Like it takes the magical girl tropes and kind of flips them on their head. It takes like shonen tropes and flips them on their head. It takes a whole bunch of things like that. And then just kind of like, well, I guess
takes fan service and flips it on its head.
Yeah,
It's
it's the whole point of the show, right? Like it subverts everything of anime pretty much. And if you don't know what anime is already, it's going to be kind of just like maybe just too weird for you. Plus, like the way Trigger makes shows too, just is, I feel is not a great starting point for an anime fan.
It's very cartoony.
Yeah.
My thing with Kill la Kill is it's perfect as like a 5th or 6th anime.
Yeah.
You watch all of the shows that are on Netflix and then you're like, okay, I'll watch this one. And then you're like, whoa, this is weird. And then you just keep going with it. And it's like, whoa, this is
really good. It's maybe, you know what? I'm going to revise this. It's maybe a bad gateway into anime, but it's maybe a good gateway into like more hardcore anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that
I know
like,
exactly what you mean.
I'm probably the outlier here because I didn't like Kill la Kill as much as most people did.
Okay, this is your last episode.
See you later, Jay.
The main reason for that is I just like I don't resonate with trigger stuff as much as most people do.
That's a fair take. It's very
don't
give
like
it to him or don't like it. Like it's very
not
yeah,
a fair take.
It's very over the top and cartoony and zany.
Extreme. Like very zany and extreme.
Yeah.
Listen, nothing makes me smile harder than the trigger slide in. I love it. Like where they just like have the cutout of the character just slide in from off screen.
I love too when they like just the way they distort like the what do you call it? The model of the characters. Where they like the character just doesn't look anything like they used to for like a couple of seconds there. It's just like it's so surreal and just interesting to watch. Like everything that Trigger does is just interesting to watch.
I'd say. Like they probably had one of the best episodes in Star Wars Visions. I'll give it that.
Yeah, but if you don't like that style, I definitely get that part.
Yeah, no, it was just too zany for me. Maybe it's because when I watched Kill la Kill, I was still like getting into anime. But it like I just remember watching it and being like, this isn't really for me.
To be fair, it kind of doesn't seem like a show. Like if I would have had to guess, I would have said Jay probably doesn't like the show.
Yeah.
Just kind of doesn't seem like up your alley.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah, which is fine. Everyone can like what they like.
Yeah.
You're wrong, but you're allowed to like what you like. I know the next one that Cole has picked here. I know you two both like this one, and I don't know it at all, so I'm going to be quiet.
Honestly, you should watch this show with your wife. I feel like
I know you've recommended it to me and my wife like 100 times.
Yeah. Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku is a bad gateway because it's basically a warning against enjoying anime. It's like if you enjoy anime, you're gonna have to hide it from everyone, and you can't tell anybody about it. But I mean, also it's also about like people who mutually enjoy anime, who enjoy each other because they like anime.
Yeah.
But that's basically why I put this on here as a low key bad gateway anime. It's first of all, it's very like you have to know like a bit more about like the social structure and like how things work in Japan because they work in like an office setting and how that works. And then like the downsides of being a quote otaku.
Yeah.
And what being an otaku means.
Yeah, there's just a lot of like
have to hide your shame.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like background knowledge to anime culture that you kind of I feel need to know for a show like that.
And then just like just the feeling of liking anime itself, right, is something that you would need to be able to relate to the characters.
Yeah.
Like if you weren't into that kind of thing, then like you wouldn't understand what it's like to share love.
You wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it, Dad.
You wouldn't even understand. It's not a phase.
You don't understand. It's not a phase, Dad.
And then another
No.
part of this show that's kind of makes it a bad gateway anime, which is also part of the reason why my wife and I have not watched it yet, is there is no English version available.
No,
No, there is
It is
not.
only
It's
in
on
sub.
Amazon Prime, so it is accessible for people, but there is no dub.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, it's on Amazon, so they never have dubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OP is
Amazing.
Fire.
Yep.
top tier.
Yep. I debated learning the little dance from it because it was a TikTok trend not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Mike with his TikToks.
TikToks, yeah. I just wanted to point out, like, I really appreciate that all of our gateway anime and bad gateway anime so far have been, like, probably every one of these is over an 80% on AniList or Mal. Like, they're all, like, every one of these is a banger anime. It's just, like, there's whether or not it's going to be your first one or your like, maybe it's going to be your gateway or not your gateway, but they're all really good anime. We have nothing but bangers on this list.
Yeah.
And then, Jay,
But
what's your next pick?
Yeah, I think that streak's about to end here. Jay, speaking of bangers, what's your next?
Yeah, this one shares a banger in another sense.
Yeah.
World's End Harem.
Kate, I'm about to destroy you. You put a literal hentai on your list.
Yeah.
Bad gateway.
Kate.
You may as well have put like overflow on here or something.
Boku no Pico. Bible Black Boku no Pico. No,
Jay went full edgelord here.
hey, the reason I put
And then
this
you
on-
had the audacity to put in brackets
Harem
harem
anime.
anime.
Like, we wouldn't know.
This isn't a harem anime. This is a hentai. This is pornography.
It's both.
Okay, Jay, I need to know why is this a bad gateway anime?
Why
for a
is
new
this a
anime
bad
fan?
gateway anime, but its light novel is a 10 out of 10?
It's not a light novel. It's a manga. They're two completely different things.
Oh, I thought you said it was a 10 out of 10 earlier.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said it was a
it's
10 out of 10 at the start of the show.
It's a different series.
Oh.
It says, no, hold on, I'm going to scroll back up in our doc. World's End.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same.
Harem.
No, it's not.
Anyway, tell us about why your hentai is a bad gateway anime.
I mean, first of all, it's porn.
Okay, yeah, we've established that for sure.
Probably not the way to start. Yeah.
But no,
Or
the
a really
main...
good way to start. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
It's a good way to finish,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it's a very great way to get to the climax.
Yeah.
No, the main reason why I put World's End Harem on here is because it's a very extreme example of harem anime.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about harem
I'd
anime
say.
in general. Harem anime is a really hard thing to recommend to a newcomer just because, like, a ton of, like, the idea of polygamy itself is very weird, especially over here.
Yeah.
And, like...
Unless you're in Utah.
True.
Didn't expect Utah to come up today.
Yeah. Not something I thought we'd talk about.
You know, neither did I. The moment we hit record, I did not expect to bring that up. But no, like, I mean, there are like some really good harem anime out there.
Quintessential quintuplets.
Quintessential quintuplets. Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches, the anime, not the manga, is
Attack on
really
Titan.
good. What?
Attack on Titan.
That's what I heard.
What? That's a harem.
Well, here's the thing though. Like, those harem shows that you've described aren't just about being a harem.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
about the will
to
they,
it.
won't they,
Yeah.
who are they gonna pick?
Who are they? Yeah.
That's the whole drama of the
yeah.
show.
Yeah.
World's End Harem
World's
is
End
like
Harem
literally...
is he's gonna pick everybody.
Yeah, and I mean, like, there are a ton of
If
harem
you know what I
anime.
mean.
Yeah, and there are a ton of harem anime out there that do that. Realist Hero does that. A lot of the, like, super generic isekai do that. Those are the ones that are coming off to the top of my head at this moment. But
I'm actually noticing now that if I look back through our list so far, pretty much none of these actually, all of our gateway animes, there's no harems in them at all, really.
yeah, and I think that's kind of, like, obvious because while like some gateway like SAO have harems in them, it's like the person that Kirito picks in the end is obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's obvious he's not going to end up with anyone else aside from who he picks in that show.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like the typical harem series that, you know, he doesn't pick someone, like things like Date A Live, I should have said Domestic Girlfriend, that would have been fun. I guess
Kind of the same vibe. Just
Yeah.
like extreme. Basically, you could just put extremely ecchi anime. in
yeah,
this slot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just because, like, you know, it's off-putting with the ecchi, it's off-putting with the tons of different girls,
Yeah.
pining for the main character. Like, it's just very, very odd. And
there's a lot of the time there's like
Very
incest and other weird stuff.
Yeah.
thrown in the mix
And
as
very
well.
wish fulfillment. for
Yeah.
people. Like it's
The-
transparent.
the little
Yeah.
girl character that
yeah.
for some reason is a love interest.
Yep. There's a lot of
Yeah,
reasons why I
sounds
would
like a
turn someone
hentai.
off.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Speaking of harems, Michael.
Yeah, my next pick is also kind of a harem as well. I picked Monogatari the series as my bad gateway number 2.
Absolute fire.
Again,
Oh,
like,
Monogatari's amazing.
I wanted to put my bad gateways as shows that I have like almost 10 out of 10s. Like they are amazing shows in my opinion, but
Mhm.
I wouldn't show it to someone just starting out as an anime fan.
Yeah.
Again, the obvious thing for me is no dub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monogatari is confusing as heck if you are not
Yeah.
like really paying attention, which again,
Mhm.
the average person does not watch things that intensely.
Most people, when they watch shows, they'll put it on Netflix, and then the moment it starts playing, they'll look at their phone.
Exactly. And then
Yeah.
if you do that while watching Monogatari, you are not going to have a fun
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You're done.
There's
You're
also, like all of the things that we just mentioned. There's harems. There's like a lot of really ecchi things. There's the toothbrush scene. There's
The toothbrush scene is iconic, though.
That's iconic. Yeah.
in an anime fandom of people of experienced weebs. But if I showed that to my mother, she would say, "What is wrong with you, son?"
I don't think so. I think she's gonna praise you and be very proud she raised a very great son.
Yeah.
Of course,
I'm so proud of you, son.
I am so proud of you, son.
For watching,
That's enough. That's enough bashing Monogatari. What does it get good though, Michael?
When does it get
Wonderful.
good? Oh,
Wonderful direction.
Yep.
Great voice acting.
Shaft.
Yeah. Shaft.
Shaft.
Oh my god.
No, that's
Shaft
the last
art
show.
style. Honestly,
Yeah.
just is like so good. It's almost triggery, but it's a different style. Do you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
kind of the same like vibe and uniqueness, but it just does it
Yeah.
in a Shaft
Mhm.
way, which is just so good.
Yeah. They're both unique, but in their own unique ways.
Yeah.
Shaft is all about like slow zooms and like crazy camera angles and
Mhm.
stuff like that, whereas Trigger is about more like character animation. That's
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
zany.
Whereas like it feels like Shaft really cares about like the scenery of it, like the
The
Mhm.
filmmaking.
the cinematography of it.
The
I was trying to think of the word there.
cinematography.
I was going to say filmography, but I don't know if that's a thing or not.
My fingers are
is-
pressed so hard together, and I'm making a squishy face when I say the filmmaking.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a cinephiles type of show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's just-
Also, OPs are all fire.
Yes.
They are. Yeah.
All of the OPs.
all
But
of
yeah,
the
it-
openings are great.
It's too
Ni-
intense for
Nishi Oishin's writing is so witty and like it fits the mystery tone so well. Like just on like a writing perspective, like the writing's so well done. The characters are so like they're so well animated in terms of like their personality and witty and lovable.
Mhm.
Like honestly, you could tell me you like anyone in that cast and I'd be like, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
What if I like everyone in that cast?
Yeah, that's fair.
I honestly do. Like they're all
They're all
very
good.
good.
They're all
Yeah.
great.
But I think the big elephant in the rooms in terms of why it doesn't work as a good gateway is the subs are insanely hard to read.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
It's
do.
so fast.
Yeah.
You've got to be like I can read it and
Yeah.
I can barely read.
Yeah.
But like you've got to
be like
really
me.
be paying attention.
Yeah.
And they're confused. It's like if you read the sub, sometimes you actually like end up just as confused at the end. Like you kind of have to
Mhm.
really think about what you're reading too.
Yeah.
It's a very fast show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's good.
Oh, it's so good.
It's great.
If you like supernatural mystery with like a sprinkle of drama in there, this is the show for you. You'd like it. But like
Absolutely.
I'd probably say wait till you've like gotten into anime at least a little bit before giving it a try.
Again, continuing our trend of like just solid bangers in our shows. Like every one of these shows is amazing.
Or read the novels.
Every single one of these shows.
Every single
is
one of them.
amazing.
Yeah.
10
Not
out
a
of 10.
single
Not
one
a
is bad.
single one is bad.
They are all
Yeah.
amazing.
What are some other bad gateway animes that you guys got? I have 3 of them.
Let's go. Let's hear them.
Okay, I'll just quickly list them off here. Rent a Girlfriend.
Okay.
Trash.
Fairly obvious reasons. Yeah.
Konosuba.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
Konosuba.
Again, that one was. It's kind of like Kill la Kill. It was kind of a gateway anime for me, but it was like a gateway into more intense anime.
It's in the same vein as Kill la Kill. Like I wouldn't start off with it because there's like a lot of like scenes that are like kind of uncomfortable.
Aqua's
But
whole
it's
butt
so
is out for like most of that show.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's the
It's the funniest anime. And my peak of trash that I still enjoy every week. Girlfriend.
Okay, you brought up Rent a Girlfriend, so yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Rent a Girlfriend's my peak trash.
Girlfriend is peak trash. It's terrific. I can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
But again, same thing. Like it's that polygamy thing. It's just it's too weird
It's
for the
weird.
layman.
Yeah.
Jay, do you have anything else to add? I pulled up your guys' Annie list. I'm gonna ask you your opinion of some of your top rated anime and see if you think they're good.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But if you have anything else to add, Jay, I'll let you do that before
one
do
I
it.
was thinking of for like a good gateway anime, Erased.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, that's
I like it.
It's a good drama thriller kind of thing. It's not really a mystery because the mystery's obvious, but with like a great cast, a great premise, and just overall a great story. Doesn't really take much understanding of anime to understand.
Yeah.
And it has a pretty decent dub.
and it's short too.
Yeah.
And that, like you said, the dub is good, the sound is good, everything about it's accessible too.
That's a great OP too.
Yep. It's bingeable too. Okay, so looking through your guys' lists and my list here, what stands out to me? A Silent Voice. How do you guys think of that? Is that a good or bad gateway anime?
I think it's a good one.
I think it's a good one.
It's a great one, actually.
Yeah.
I would show that to like anyone. I'd be like, watch this.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Especially
like,
if you
not
know...
even like a good anime movie, just like a good movie.
Yeah. Especially like anyone who's ever, I guess almost everybody's dealt with bullying at some point in their life too, and like trying to like redeem themselves for other things. Like I feel like pretty much anybody can watch that.
Absolutely.
Let's see, Code Geass.
I thought about putting Code Geass honestly as a good gateway anime.
I've heard people say it too, and I kind of don't think it is.
But I know a lot of people can't get past the character designs in Code Geass.
Yeah. And
that was a big hang up for me. I mean, once I started watching it, it's like, the story is good. So like, whatever. But great dub.
I'd say like this is one of the anime where like the dub is like on par, if not better than the sub.
Yep. I'd agree with that.
Great waifus. Come on.
But yeah, it's in the same thing as like the trigger, like the and the shaft, kind of like just a little too weird, I think, for a gateway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like it's just like a touch. It could work, but it has a high risk of failure.
The premise isn't weird, but yeah, it's. I mean, the character designs lend themselves to be kind of like weird. Right?
Yeah.
Like, all of the girls are very busty.
Yeah.
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 What about Gintama?
No, I'd say no.
I'd firm no on that one. That's like saying watch Legend of Galactic Heroes as your first anime.
Legend of the Galactic Heroes would be a better gateway than Gintama.
Yeah. Like Gintama. Gintama's really good, but like there are a lot of jokes that are in there that like you need to understand anime to understand the joke.
Yeah.
And then just like the kind of humor it makes, it's sometimes very immature.
Yeah. How do you feel about Evangelion? I could see that one going either way. If you're into like film and stuff like that, I could see you liking it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's a decent gateway.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Let's see what else is on here. Vinland Saga.
I'd say Vinland Saga, yeah.
For like an older person, like like not elderly.
Old like us, Cole.
Yeah, like somebody in their 20s. Like I think that's a good gateway because like it's kind of historical. It's not. There's like no anime tropes to it. if you like Game of Thrones, you will like Vinland Saga.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it is
you will.
dubbed now too. The dub is just like wildly inaccessible though. Is the only problem with that.
Oh, I didn't even know it was dubbed.
It is dubbed.
Yeah. No, it's just
Uh,
very inaccessible.
Yeah, I actually don't even know where you would, other than the Blu-ray, how you'd get a hold of it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Your Lie in April. We didn't discuss that one. I know we all three of us kind of have that one high in our regards.
Yeah, honestly, like
That's a maybe for me.
That's a maybe. Like, I mean, it's definitely good. It doesn't really show its anime tropes on its sleeve for the most part, but at the same time, like it does have like a very like high school teen spirit kind of thing that I don't know if everyone would enjoy it.
Yeah,
I think it's a good gateway.
I think I'd side
I
on the
do.
side of it's a good gateway too.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think it's I mean, like the whole drama of it is like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if they're in high school
Yeah.
or in Japan or anything. Like, that's just something dramatic
Yeah.
that would happen
Yeah.
or could happen to anyone.
No, that's true.
And I think what I'll do to end it off here is I'll just go over some stuff that's currently airing, and we can decide if it's a good start to someone's anime career. Spy X
okay.
Family.
Yes.
I'd say
Yeah.
big yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see how
Yeah.
you'd watch that and get turned off by anything that's
Yeah.
wholesome enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaguya-sama. I think it's
No,
probably a little
it's too tropey.
Yeah. It's like that.
It's too tropey, and you have to understand the tropes.
Yeah.
You'd be very confused by like all the cultural references and stuff, I think, in it.
Mm-hmm.
But it is like kind of like Konosuba, like a legitimately very funny show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Shikimori's not just a cutie. I'd say big no.
No.
I would say even for anime fans, like that's kind of a tough sell for some people.
Yeah.
It's pretty generic. I'm sorry, Jay.
No, it's
Yeah.
fine. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
It's good. Like,
Yeah.
I've got nothing against it, but it's pretty like vanilla.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Rising of the Shield Hero.
No.
I don't even like that.
Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's okay. I think it's kind of relies on being a little different from other isekai, but if you don't know what other isekai
well,
there are,
here's
it's
the
kinda-
thing, like the themes that it shows, like slavery is a big thing that it like
Yeah.
advocates for, which is something that might not be easy for some people to stomach.
And it's a harem too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of harems, what about Komi Can't Communicate?
Mm,
No.
no.
Same thing. Like, I feel like it's like Konosuba or something like that. Like, it's funny, but you have to kind of get like all these characters are like the embodiments of different tropes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if you don't understand the tropes, you're like, why is this crazy girl obsessed with Komi?
Yeah.
She's just
Yeah.
creepy. And it's like, well, no, you gotta understand.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's the character.
Like,
trope
I
of
think
her.
the only real draw for some people would be episode 1, where it shows like her shyness at its most or like it puts her shyness
like when
in the
they're
spotlight.
connecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like after that first episode, it doesn't really do much to build on that. It's just kind of like that first episode established the status quo, and then it just
Yeah.
rolls with that.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
we've.
I'd say no on that one.
Yeah, I'd say probably firm
Yeah.
no on that one. I think we've basically covered Gateway Anime there, though, guys.
Can I make
I
a
think we basically talked about every anime.
can I make
yeah.
a hot take?
What's that?
Tomodachi Game might be a good gateway anime if you liked Squid Game.
I've heard that it's very confusing, though.
Kind of like it just like it's very psychological in like how some of the people are acting and what they do. But like I think if you liked Squid Game, you might like it. Like I'm kind of on the fence about it.
Yeah. I haven't watched it, so I kind of can't really say much about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything about it. Like, not a thing. Nary a
It's
thing.
like, I think it's just like a death game type anime.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying like if you liked Squid Game, because like Squid Game got really popular. So
Yeah.
Did it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even remember what happened months ago.
I don't even.
I need
remember
a script. I need a script to remind me
What's
that
on
we
my
need to
mind?
that we need to thank people for listening to the podcast. Thanks for listening to the Anipro podcast, everybody. You can follow us on Twitter. My Twitter is at AniproCole. That's ANIPROCOLEJ. What is your Twitter?
My Twitter is JGaredian, JayGareDian. Mike, what's your Twitter?
My Twitter is at Gritty Gundam, GrittyGundam. And we have a Anipro Twitter, which Jay can tell you all about.
Yeah, it's the Anipro Twitter where you can stay up to date on all the things going on with our podcast. ANIPROPOD.
And of course, however you're listening to us, whether it's on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or now Apple Podcasts, we figured it out, everyone. We're on Apple Podcasts now. Like, review, subscribe, ring the bell, a whole bunch of stuff. Whatever you're listening on, like us, give us a review.
It really helps us out.
Only good
yeah,
reviews,
definitely. Please
Tell a friend.
Yeah.
Look, if you have a friend that like you just know really likes anime and doesn't know about this podcast, why don't you go tap them on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, there's a podcast I like."
Better yet,
there's a podcast.
Better yet, just like walk up behind them and just put the headphones in their ears when they're not looking.
Yeah,
And
like
it's already
halfway through our
playing,
episode.
They're already a listener then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure that you put on the part where we're talking about World's End Harem.
That's right. Yeah.
That's the part.
That's
and
most likely
then
the
tell
cold
them
open today.
Yeah, and then tell them to come join our Discord.
Yeah. For sure.
Links
We're
will
talking
be
about stuff on there.
Yeah. And you can also join there, and if you ever want to send us a mailbag, and you want us to talk about it on the podcast, you can do that on our Discord as well. And links to our Discord will be in the description or on Anchor if you're listening to us there.
Yeah. Anyway, as we do at the end of every episode, I look at both of my co-hosts before closing my eyes for the final time this week, and I say bye-bye.
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 Bye bye.